Well, mateys, that came up fast. I was busy watching Tracy and Christian over at, or rather, yeah, Tracy and Christian over at Tumbleweed RV Life, and all of a sudden, like, oh, I got to go live. Yes. I don't know if you'll find any here, but go ahead, Carl. That's part of the topic today. It's been scratch my head morning, that's for sure. Now, I had this all figured out earlier. Now something's changed. Don't know why. Let's try this other light, see if that makes any difference. Not really. Leave it alone, I guess. Yeah, there was quite a few over at Tumbleweed RV Life, and they weren't quite ready to wrap up. But I'm thinking we'll see some of them coming over. James and Millie, welcome aboard. And James Catnese, welcome aboard, buddy. I see now it is a Tumbleweed RV Life raid in progress. And somebody just beat me on my phone. Or maybe it was just advertising. It's announcing that I'm live. How about that? That phone it isn't totally synced up yet. But I can get Facebook stuff on it. But I have to jump through some hoops to do that. Thank you, Millie and James. Are you guys still based in Oklahoma now? Just curious. I haven't. If you've been live, I haven't had time to watch. It's been a nutso summer, and let's put it this way: the last month has been challenging. Very, very challenging. Oh, Tumbleweed RV Life is here. Thank you. Over the Hill RV, ahoy. It's going fast here. Yeah, as said, and everybody knows, the last month has been cuckoo. But I still keep trying to find some optimism. That being said, it's been very difficult. And I did bring it up to my doctor. I had a doctor's appointment last Tuesday, this past Tuesday. And I brought it up. I said, I feel almost helpless and almost useless. I don't seem to have I don't have that. I can make a list of things to do and they will not get done, not even one of them. In fact, I've had a couple of days where I didn't even make a list of things to do because I really didn't care. That's how it felt anyways. Didn't care. The blahs. And then if you have the blahs long enough, you got to go find your friend and commiserate with Krabby. Yeah, motivation is a good word. I had zero motivation. It's almost like, the wind taken out of my sails. With Holly being too sick to travel. That's an ouch. The accident So I was a real ouch. Having to shop for a truck. What a pain. Yeah, actually, Sue, it's an old friend. He just hasn't been up here. He's just another member of the crew. His name is Krabby. He's pretty quiet most of the time. Yeah, and you name it. My boss has been sick, so there's been no work there. However, maybe that's a good thing because I've had it where I can't walk across the room without taking a break, catching my breath. Now, worse than that is I've had a couple nights. Well, last night I had it for a little while. I wake up and I got to stand right up, and then I just lean on the edge of the dresser. That might be for 20 minutes to half an hour. Just sitting there trying to take deep breaths, trying to calm my mind, because I'll wake up from like a nightmare. Yeah, it's terrible. It's it's a panic attack or anxiety attack, whatever you want to call it. It's not fun. It's not fun at all, and it's not something that I'm well experienced with. That's for sure. I had a couple of them when I was in the hospital a few months ago. I had one maybe 5 years ago, briefly. I've never been susceptible. See how crabby he is? I've never been susceptible to those problems. Or at least I tell myself that I haven't been. I've almost been asking myself, am I having PTSD? Because, it's been, 3 weeks now, 2.5 weeks since the accident. And in that 2.5 weeks, I've gotten less and less and less and less active. And, I'll sit there, get up and make coffee in the morning. Normally I would make coffee, go do something else, go back, get a cup of coffee, go use restroom, do this, do that, do this. Sometimes I don't even bother to make coffee. Just sit there and look at it. And then finally I'll make coffee. And then maybe I'll pour a cup, maybe. It's weird. It's like I don't care. Okay, Spaceman. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Melly, and thank you, Spaceman Dudley. I had a funny feeling that somebody out here would say hello, and this is what you probably got to do, is just kind of open up and let other people give you some advice. And it's true. I totally agree. It's helping. I kind of knew that somehow somebody would just give me a little pat on the back and say, or better yet, a kick in the ass, and keep going. Yeah, there you go. Tina would say, keep on stepping. Well, I am so proud of her. I got a hold of, I know, James, I'll get to you in a minute. I got a hold of you-know-who yesterday, and we had a little bathroom chat. No, anyways, I mentioned to 50 Angela that Tina's the Outsider had put out a video from somewhere in South Carolina. She didn't say where. But I thought, well, I better tell 50 Angela that Tina was now in South Carolina, not North Carolina. In other words, as she and I had planned a long time ago, but the idea was you get to Mayberry, and instead of the hood ornament pointing north to go back to Michigan, no. You point the hood ornament south and keep getting away from Michigan. So she is working her way south now. And I think that is fabulous. Anyways, I got a hold of Angela, and fortunately 50 Angela and Tina, they got together at the Mayberry meetup, so they did get a chance to chat with each other. Carl says, meditate daily. Yeah, that's a good one. Linda Barker, welcome aboard. Okay, Tracy, Christian, have a good one. And just go buy some aspirin at Dollar General. You get a big jar of regular aspirin, I think, for $7. I don't know what it is Canadian, but then you don't have to open up the RV. Yeah, nobody's guessed a little bit. The Instant Pot is on. Let me think. It probably is. I had a funny feeling that Carl would give some hints. And there's a couple other people here that are going to be giving hints. I'm reasonably certain this one may be an easy one for the crowd here today. All right, I got to scroll back up. Yeah, the RVer's secret stash. Let me scroll back up here. A few minutes ago, James was guessing. Oh, Ryan Becker here. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, thank you, Sue. I do hope to get out of this funk soon. All right. Well, let me check, James. Oh, I just got a notice from Susan. I mean, Redheaded Riding Hood. Yeah, I commented on her video this morning. And, boy, this is early on. But James, it's not Tumbleweed RV Life. However, it is what Carl guessed. All right. That's it. Got to take it down. Got new people coming in. We don't want them to know anything. Don't tell them anything. They got to guess. Good job, Carl. So, just to think about it, because I got to do this again tonight. Well, we're going to do it again now. We've still got 45 minutes. Yeah, James, I had a feeling if I put up a Pennsylvania road sign, you'd probably guess it too. So, Carl, what gave it away for you? The sunrise shot. Okay. All right. Now I would not have guessed that one for the sunrise shot. Yeah, it is a fantastic channel. I've been watching it for 2.5, maybe going on 3 years. Yeah, he does. He does live in Pennsylvania. I didn't specifically say that, but there are a couple Pennsylvania shots, like that engine block you saw. Where did I put it? Where'd it go? Yeah. The engine that you're looking at, it's a 6-cylinder. It's in Pennsylvania. Bella, yep. Yeah, it was very fast. I'm gonna have to really grind down on some different screenshots this afternoon. Make them just a little bit tougher. But yeah, that one I just had up there was one of my very first times watching this channel. And the reason, this is weird, one of the very first times I watched it. And the part of the title to this particular video that this channel did was the word lonely or loneliest. And I thought, maybe that's part of my problem today. Or maybe that's just another piece of the puzzle of what my problem is. The depression from the truck, depression from not being able to travel, boo-hoo about having to replace the truck. Winter's coming. Township will probably be on the ass if I don't get the yard cleaned up. You name it. And the doctor's appointments and the stuff just keeps going on and on and on. But somewhere I think there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, which hopefully won't be an oncoming train. The insurance. Yeah, that's not working out quite so right either. Black coffee and D3. Well, I got black coffee. I'm not sure what D3 is. Warp speed. Oh, I see. Space from Dudley. Well, hope to see you again tonight. Speaking of tonight, I don't know if Holly by golly is going to be on. She's still asleep right now. I turned the television down. California Travel Videos is definitely on tonight at 7:30 after I go off at 7:30. California Travels will be on. Thank you, Sue, for putting that up. California Travel Videos, and they're going to be talking about the storms that are coming in. I heard something about that on the radio this morning. I guess the Pacific Coast, and especially North Pacific Coast, they're talking there's 50-foot waves offshore right now that will translate into 20-foot waves hitting the coast. Yeah, well, no, I think of a 20-foot wave hit on Lake Michigan, that would be, well, incredible. Although we get some big ones. And we've had 10-foot waves at least slam into our shoreline just off of Lake Michigan. And yes, it can do a lot of erosion and damage and change the landscape. Yeah, you're right, Carl. Maybe in my next life I'll be a weather prognosticator. Something like that. Yeah. They're doing something right. I happened to listen to Coast to Coast the other night. I can't remember the lady's name, but she's she, just from your birthday, she can tell you what your day is going to be like tomorrow. She doesn't even ask for, what time of day were you born, what this or that. And then she does numerology. And well, guess what? She's apparently doing well enough at doing readings, and she's written several books, and the list goes on and on for astrological stuff. But yeah, she lives on Mackinac Island. That's not a cheap place to live. And then in the wintertime, she lives in New Orleans. Probably saves a little money living down there in the winter. Well, Mackinac Island's a little bit isolated in the winter too. I mean, yeah, they do make grocery deliveries and whatnot out there to the island, but I think it's like once a week. I mean, it depends on how, excuse me, how tough of a winter we get. Yeah, I still have some congestion around the lungs. Yeah, that's right, Carl. Why didn't they warn the rest of us? Oh, James says, okay, I know who you're talking about. he was talking about buying property in the home state. Well, I'm not sure that he has yet. I don't think he's found exactly the right spot that he wants. By the way, he has more than one channel. And his other channel is on its way to well, that's already, I think it's already monetized. And he hasn't even had it that long. But yeah, it's got enough subscribers and watch time that it's going to be monetized, or it is already. Yeah. Ted. Yeah, no cars, buses, or RVs. You're correct. Uh-oh. Sounds like Carl and Ted know each other. Welcome aboard, Ted. See, and I can't see. These glasses have definitely... I can see almost better without them. At least today. Your brother, okay. Brain power's now just jumped up. Okay, cool. Welcome aboard. All right, let's look here. Time to change the background screen. Yeah, just another road. Just some more rocks. But still a good picture. Zinc and tonic water. Well, I don't have any tonic water, and I shouldn't need any zinc because I'm on a well. When they tested my well, 10 years ago when I first moved in here, there's enough zinc in there for the daily requirement for sure. I don't have to take any more because if I do, I'll overdose on zinc. I had that happen once when I had a well at another house. Started taking supplementary vitamins because, that's the thing, you got to do that, And my wife at the time and I both ended up going to the doctor. What the hell's wrong with us? Our fingers are just tingling. Just felt weird. Well, we were overdosed with zinc because there was zinc in our well water. See, I can come up with an excuse to turn down anything, right? That's what depression will do to you, too. Okay, I thought maybe this one would have given it away. Yeah, maybe not so much. Yeah, I got a bunch of Ohioans and Pennsylvanians. You're all welcome aboard. Yeah, this one's kind of dark, but I should try to get a little brighter shot of it. Maybe this afternoon I'll try to do that. As far as this afternoon is concerned, I don't think I'll be doing any work. There's a possibility that I will, but Ronnie and Rosie and their kids are all moving to Tennessee. I think they're leaving Monday morning. And it sounds like tomorrow there's some stuff I need to help move to storage. And then there's some stuff that'll end up being scrap, or I guess a refrigerator that's good that maybe I can just sell, or I'll let Avery clean it up and sell it, whatever. And a couple air conditioners that are scrap. And that's fine. But I'm not into doing a whole lot of heavy lifting, that's for sure. And Don, of course, the Saturdays, he's not available. But anyways, Ronnie did call me and say, hey, need help with this? I got to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was told Sunday. I was told all this stuff was going to happen Sunday. So I'm praying that that's what the deal is, because I think after this particular live stream, I'm going to take a nap. That's how I feel. Back to the blahs thing. Outside there, I've got the camera in the motorhome, and I realized the other day that it's got footage that's a month old that I haven't uploaded. Then I had a couple video ideas for today even, and I don't know if I'm gonna even think about it, because my eyes seem to be getting heavier and heavier. And no, I haven't taken any medications. And yes, I slept a lot. Are you guys boring me? No, I don't think so. Yeah, all done in Wyoming, Linda. Thank God. I don't ever want to see that place again. I am going to send them a sticker and a card. That's it. I don't want to drive down that way. It almost gives me gives me the creeps. And this is why I'm thinking, if I got a phobia about that, is that another part of my kind of depression thing going on? I did have to go into Grand Rapids I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. I went into Grand Rapids and got a copy of the police report to give to the insurance company. Dog food. Maybe Dinovite or Carnivora. Those might be good. The instant pot pressure. Oh, I got it. Instant pot pressure. Well, there could be a storm coming, Carl. When the pressure drops that quick. You guys are funny. We'll have to look here. I thought some people would looking at this one and looking at the other one where there was a bunch of vehicles. Both of those, the lake scene and the park scene, yeah, both of those pictures are Upper Peninsula. Susan, New Horizons, welcome aboard, Lassie. Wish you were here to give me a hug. Maybe that'd get me motivated in one way or another. I just have the blahs today, Susan. Just have the blahs. It's crazy. No motivation, nothing. Oh, RV way. Okay, I think Susan is guessing. That is a fantastic guess, Susan. But no, it's not Rick and Barbara. It is not. Gosh, I wish I could have come down to Mayberry. I found out that Thrifty Angela was there too. That she went and visited with Tina's the Outsider, and I got a hold of Angela, to let her know that Tina was in South Carolina now, and I know Angela is somewhere in South Carolina, so I thought, well, maybe they can hook up. Well, come to find out, they already hooked up at the Mayberry meetup, so it's all good. But as I was telling everybody else, I'm real proud that Tina is taking the bull by the horns, and she's heading south, little by little. She's working her way. She's doing DoorDash in different towns, more likely larger cities. You don't. I'm sure you can do probably DoorDash anywhere, but you know, who knows? You know, maybe she could do DoorDash in Mount Airy, but Mount Airy is kind of small. So I'm thinking she's probably in a larger area, like say Charleston or let's see, South Carolina. Columbia is the state capital, and it's a large city. So the larger cities is most likely where she can make some money doing door dashing or even Amazon Flex, should she decide to do that. So, but she's really doing it. She has become a true bona fide nomad, a van dweller. Where's the next Walmart? Change the name of Mayberry. It's RV YouTube Jamboree. Moving the meetup to different states and different dates. Wow, that's cool. Ah. Yeah, I've been to Greenville too, Ted. I do like it down there. Carl, you are so funny. So I'm going to put that up here, so everybody gets it. RV YouTube Jamboree. We'll call it the Green Valley Jamboree. No, I mean, you're right. You're right, Carl. We had 46 this morning, and it was raining. The sun did come out for a tiny bit. I'm looking out there. The windows still look wet. So I don't know. We're supposed to get a few scattered showers today. I think tomorrow's going to be the same way. And then Monday, well, what the prognosticators, or whatever they're called, they're saying that it's going to be pretty nasty on Monday. They're calling it the miserable Monday. Great. But I better get my spirits up sooner. Because with nasty weather, and if I'm out in it, maybe I don't want to get too sick. Funny, Carl. So here's an idea, Susan, and for the committee, we could call it the make a rhyme out of it somehow. The let's just use Greenville for fun. We could call it the Greenville RV Jamboree 2022. I don't know. I'm just saying something. You know what? I still have credit at the Mayberry Campground. I tried to apply that money for one night to somebody else, even you. And no, they said they have to put it back on my credit card. I said, fine, put it on my credit card. Now, I've gone through this one time already where campground put it back on my credit card, no problem. Bank gets it. He goes, oh, that's your old credit card. Oh, then they transfer it to my new credit card. They know. But Mayberry said, well, we can't do it. Our computer won't allow us. So anytime you come down here, you've got a reservation. It kind of bums me out because I don't know when I'll get down there. It could be next year. It could be never. Yeah, case of the Mondays. Boy, it feels like Monday. All right, back to the green screen. Let's see if we can stump Susan. I know what she's going to say. Oh, Margie and Jeff are here. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Saw you briefly on a video. It was one of Tina's. You know, now here's something to tell you that I definitely have the blahs. I'm like 3 weeks behind watching Tina's videos. Yeah, I could do that this afternoon. I could catch up. I'll probably take a nap instead. I just got the blahs. It's crazy. Let's see. I bet Margie knows where this was taken. She probably knows where this one was taken. That might even be Margie's rig there. Oh, I mean, right there. Hey, it might be. I don't know. I don't have a zoom. Are you typing or are you looking, Margie? Okay, just to continue on. Don't know if Holly's going to be on tonight. She's still asleep right now. I do know that California Travel Videos will be on after me at 7:30, and they will be talking about the storms that are coming in, particularly on the northwest coast. I mean, I guess California and the whole coast is getting hit with stuff. The northwest coast is going to be hit the hardest. Yeah. This channel that's featured for today would probably say, gotta get my mojo back. I don't know, Carl, but I did see a cartoon. The aliens were looking down there and they're saying those humans, or the chickens and everything else to them tasted like humans. Over my shoulder to the right. So this is my left. So over here. Well, now you can start guessing the channel. Let's see. Yes, it was. CSO. Well, there is TSO, General South. Yeah, James, you're absolutely correct. That's a very good hint. Ah, dead air. Can't have dead air. Wake up. Now, see, there's a good example. I kind of zoned out there. I was just thinking of a couple things, and was I paying attention to what I was doing? Did I even remember that I'm live? Okay, Margie has put out a guess. Okay, CSO is for Chief Science Officer. That is correct. And Carl is congratulating Margie because Margie, and guess who else was a winner today, Margie? Carl was a winner today. Yes. Yeah, James, I know about the van. And if you go to Dave's RV Life, you can click on right there. And then don't click on videos or anything else right away. Just kind of scroll through his latest, his playlist, and then you'll find out that I think his channel is called Dave's Other Stuff. And it's a lot more about junkyards and cars and, that kind of thing that he loves to do. And that channel is also growing fast. So he's got 2 successful channels. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, he's on this channel, Dave's RV Life, he's like at 18K subscribers. The new channel is already over 1K. I think it's like 1.5K. But now, when I was doing these screenshots, taking screenshots, stealing them from Dave, it's about 2.5 years ago, and I found one where he was putting out a video, or maybe it was a live stream, but celebrating 5,000 subscribers. Now he's, 2 years later, he's 3 times that. So, yeah, master mechanic. He loves railroad stuff too. I was following him when he was going around these different railroads out west. And that one picture that I took, screenshot, I was actually thinking of it this morning before I went to get the screenshots. And I said, I got to find that because it echoes my mood today. But that is where he ended up. He took Bella for a walk and stuff like that. This was just after he had traveled down the loneliest highway. It's out there in Utah, I believe, and I think it's Highway 50. But anyways, it's 153 miles of nothing. No structures, no nothing. Just a lonely, lonely highway. 150 miles. Yep, there you go, Carl. Thank you for putting that up, that link. So yeah, we've had two winners this morning, both Carl and Margie. Congratulations to you both. Hopefully you come back tonight as tempters or lead people astray. Yeah, Dave's a cool guy. I really enjoy watching his stuff. Now, that being said, I haven't watched a lot of his stuff in a long time. Just haven't had time. So maybe I got to look for the silver lining. It looks like I'm going to be cooped up here in the studio for another winter. Second winter in a row. I could go stir crazy. I'm going to have to find something to, maybe it's time to get the Yamaha out. No, it's not a motorcycle. It's a piano. Maybe it's time to play with that again. Yeah, there you go, Carl. Thank you. I do appreciate having you aboard, by the way. More than you know. Yes, Margie, this is in Michigan, too. I think this is from Miners Point. It's along Lake Superior somewhere. Yeah, Superior. You know, Superior thinks it's bigger than anybody. Lake Superior. Superior to all the rest. It seems narcissistic. I guess when it's true, it's true. All right. This has been fun. Oh, wait, let's put that one up there. Your eyes are getting sleepy, sleepy. Your eyes are getting sleepy. And I haven't even taken any pills today other than a blood pressure pill. And I did take one. Yeah, Upper Peninsula is fun. Beautiful scenery. I did take a muscle relaxer. Maybe that's what's going on. But my back was just killing me a couple hours ago, so I thought I'm going to take muscle relaxer. It's my last one. Hopefully in the mail today there will be a refill. If not, well, then I won't have any until next week. But I tried desperately not to take those, except when I feel like I actually really, really need it. And today it was tough, so I needed it. Susan being introduced to Ted. I thought this was a cool backdrop. Problem is I'm in the way of it. That was done with a drone. Yeah. Traverse City, Petoskey, Charlevoix, Northport. That's a cool place too. It's almost a gated city. The harbor is just full of like, oh my, look at that one. There's a little bit of money in Northport. There's some money in Charlevoix and Petoskey and Traverse City, don't get me wrong. But Northport, oh my. Yeah, Linda. I've had these. My regular doctor gave them to me. They're, what are they? Not torsemide. Torsamide's a pea pill. Thiazanine, I think is how it's pronounced. Don't ask me what it's generic for. But it works. I don't feel my back pain right now. So it works, but I do feel that it may have possibly made me sleepy. So couldn't think, and Carl calls that Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday could be a loopy day. I can see now I'm going to have to do some more screenshots. I don't know what I'm going to use for a thumbnail for tonight. This one or maybe the sunrise one. But I'll figure something out. Okay. think they can. Yeah. Voice is starting to go. Ah. Maybe the pill relaxed my vocal cords too. So, you know what, Ted? That might be close. I think that's possible. It definitely does the job. I don't take it very often. It's when my back or my hips or my shoulders, whichever is just hurting me so bad that I just want to almost cry. That's when I finally break down and take a muscle relaxer. And within a half an hour, I'm usually comfortable where I can work with the pain or deal with the pain a lot better. But, and if it works that well, I have to be careful that I don't get hooked on something. See what my phone is trying to tell me now. Oh, Kolak added a new photo. Okay, about later. Yeah, Kevin, a video was this morning or yesterday. Anyways, there's a little more information about the two. He did some views of the community. Well, it's not community. It's pavilion, if you want to call it that, and the area that we are supposed to be in next year, which I think will work out just fine. And I bet you we're going to have double who we had last year or this year, the M21 meetup. I think it'll probably get close to double, or like the Mayberry, it'll be a third again as large. That's my prediction. Carl and Ted, you guys are nuts. I love it. Totally love it. That's 53, not 58. So, I think I've pretty much spilled my whole week's worth of beans. What's coming up this coming week? I hear we're going to have a wet Monday. That's all I really know. Tuesday, I'll find out if my boss is wanting to go back to work. Let's hope that I'm able. If he decides that we're going back to work, well, then I better be able to. Hopefully, by Tuesday, I'll have transportation more or less figured out. Is this still going to be the one? Yada, yada. There's been a couple issues there that I got to think about. Other than that, I can't think of much of anything to say. If some of the stuff works out, there will definitely be a video that I'll put out concerning some of the progress being made. So, 32 years now, so yeah. Well, I've got you almost by a little over twice that, but hey, I earned it. And I was genetically proposed to it. Or not proposed. Put it this way. My parents are goofy too. God bless them. My sisters are not also. But yet one of my favorite sayings is, being nuts or loopy or whatever you want to say, it's hereditary. You get it from your children. Hey, I think it was something that Art Linkletter came up with. Okay. Well, I sit there. I feel like I'm just sitting here grinning for no good reason. Ah, coffee's not keeping me awake. Coffee probably just make me pee. I did not take a pee pill, but I didn't have any swelling this morning. Howard Keppel, welcome aboard, neighbor. Now I haven't had a chance to drive up that way, but now I know where to look. I bet I've seen your place. Just didn't realize it at the time. Finish Youpers. Ah, Davey, finish Youpers, eh? Perchance to dream. Okay. 6 plane of hell she owns it now. Oh, that's hilarious, Carl. You know, I saw a really cool when I was at the doctor's office last Tuesday. They do this every year, apparently, but different groups of nurses or whatever. We'll see. They got the doctor's office, they got the rehab, they got the laboratory, and they got radiology. So they got 4 departments at that particular building. So each one, they make up a display at Halloween. And this year they must have picked movie themes. But you still do it with all the fall stuff. And then you have to vote. I mean, people coming in, patients, whatever, get to vote for the best display. And all 4 of them were good. I know one was a movie display of Wizard of Oz. There was a tornado with pumpkins in it. There was, you use fall themed items, whether it be Halloween items, harvest items, so there was a lot of decorated pumpkins. There was, all kinds of cool stuff. So that was one theme, and it was done very well. Then another one, kept looking at it, and the driver was a pumpkin of this big black car. And the front license plate said Devil. Well, Devil. When you pronounce that? DeVille. Oh, Cadillac DeVille. And I go, gosh, I know. I was trying to think of a movie. And then there was a whole bunch of these little pumpkins. They were the white pumpkins. And they were decorated kind of weird and had all these spots. And finally it dawned on me. Oh, the driver is Camilla. Camilla DeVille. 101 Dalmatians. I voted for that one because it got me. Yeah, the cousins would be siblings. Good one, Ted. That's a good one. Don't go there. I love it, girl. Well, we are at 12:59. So that means it's time. Sue, could you put up one more? Wait, that'll be giving it away, though. See who came in new. Howard Keppel came in late. Well, so what? Oh man, what just happened here? I went to try to get rid of a pop-up, and it went to somebody else's live stream. Oh, speaking of live streams, I don't know if anybody's live after me today, but at any rate, yeah, Lucky Dog, you can put up the featured channel, because I think Howard was the only one that wandered in. So at any rate, folks, we'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. I do not know whether Holly's going to be on tonight, but if she is, fine. If not, fine too. Do I have a couple jokes? Not yet, but maybe I'll come up with something. Thank you for your encouragement. It means a lot. I think I will take a nap. Answer the phone. My phone's not ringing, Linda. Anyways, you're welcome, Ted. A little bit crazy, LJ. All right. Yeah, it's time. I gotta go. So we shall see you tonight, 6 p.m. Hope all of you have a great afternoon. Meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. See you later, mateys.